Good morning, students, and welcome back to the art class. I'm sure you all must be super excited that what am I going to teach you today. So as you can see, we are going to draw fish today, and we will be making different kinds of them. So let's begin. I'm sure you must be super excited. You must have seen animation movies like Finding Nemo, Finding Dory, and other underwater world animations, and you also must have seen in encyclopedias and picture books. So this is something very, very interesting and useful for you, even for your science lessons where you get to make and draw a fish diagram. So let's begin. To draw a fish, let's start by making an eye shape, the shape of an eye, or you can say the shape of an almond, which is the badam, or a leaf shape. Now, let's make her mouth. Now, the tail is in the shape of a triangle. So, for that, it's a triangular shape. Extend two lines outwards and let's make a curve. Let's draw a small circle for her eye and another semicircle to show the eyeball. Now it's time to make the scales. As you all know that fish has scales on her body which are in the shape of U. So one behind the other, or you can also do it one between the first two, whichever it's easier for you. So if you do one between, then it's going to be like this, these two and then in between, and then you have to cover up any left out spaces. So this could be a nice lovely rainbow fish. Have you read a book called The Rainbow Fish? If you've not, you should. It's a very interesting storybook. Now let's add, these are the gills through which she breathes. Time to make her fins because she has to swim in water. These are again triangular. So I've made 4 fins for her. There are some fish who have just 2, some have 3. Now let's add some more. I'm adding another triangular shaped fish. For that, you first have to make a shape which looks like a V, slightly rounded, and then you have to make a curve like this and join these two. The eye, mouth, and a triangular tail. So these two act as fins for her. Let's make more of this. Once again, you have to make this shape. Easier way is that you can just make 2 curves like this if you feel that this is a little difficult, and then add the tail. So here is a smaller fish. You can add another one. They're all talking right now. So they are just moving towards each other. It's a very happy time for them. Time to add some more. Let's add a Nemo fish. To draw the Nemo fish, you have to make a shape which looks like a saucer or a plate, and then draw her mouth, circle for the eye, and then the tail. Time to make her fins. She has 4. And then you must have seen that she has orange and white stripes on her body. So like this, you can divide and make the orange and white stripes on her body. I want to add one more friend of hers. Anywhere you can add. Time to add another fish in this portion. Now children, this time it's a different one. Look carefully. First you are going to draw an oval shape. Alright. Next, draw her eye. Then you have to make her mouth looks like a beak. A bird's beak, but it's not a beak. So you have to write a number 3 like this over here. Next, let's draw a triangular tail. Now these are the lines, and her fins are again making a triangular shape, if you see. So how do you do? Extend them out from the body, move a little away from the body, and go up and join because they are broader on this side. So extend them, move a little away from the body, and join. Now these again have these lines pattern on them. Let's make her other friends also, and now once you are done, you're going to remove this line of the oval. Let's make her one more friend. If you can do it, then she's coming towards this side. Again, oval, number 3, a beak shape, triangular shape for her tail. Her fin moves out and you go away from the body because it's broader at the back. Now, let's quickly complete this. Add her eye. Erase this line. And we are done. I just want you to add now some water plants and the riverbed or the waterbed, you can say, the sand and all which is found underneath. So here are some water plants. You can also make corals if you are showing the sea. So these are the water weeds. They are very, very tall because they sway, and when the water waves come, they have to protect themselves. They can't be very, very straight, otherwise they will break with the pressure of the water waves. Now let's add a starfish. Let me make a little rock for her. And starfish, make an A shape, 2 arms out, bring them back in, again 2 legs out, and bring them in and join in the center. So let's give her eyes. Let's make it a little animated. Have a cute little starfish. They are all colorful. So when we color, we are going to make it very, very colorful. You want to add another starfish, you may do. Time to color it. Let's outline first. Okay, so now the outlining is done and it's time to color our fish friends. Coming to the clownfish or the Nemo fish, this part, the face part, is orange and the tail is also orange. So you divide the body accordingly so that one part is orange and one part is white. We follow the pattern. It's time to color. Her fins are also orange in color. We'll try not to do blue in them because already the water is going to be in shades of blue. But if you can choose a different blue color, then you can use that. Okay, now I'm using the red color for this fish. She's also called the angel fish. The pattern, I'm leaving it white. We can color it yellow also, or we can color it black also. It's not necessary though that we make all of them of the same color. There could be one of a different color. Very neatly inside the lines. Time to color our tangfish. She's called the yellow tangfish. Doing her with yellow color. Take 2 shades of yellow. So I've taken the light yellow for the fins and the tail. Let's color the other one also. Light yellow. Let's do it very, very neatly. Now coming to this big fish, and I'm going to make her a rainbow colored fish. So we'll do multicolors in her scales. You may choose your favorite colors, and then you can take your red color and you're going to color the lips. So pick up colors of your choice and color. Fill colors. So you can see I've used a bit of blue also inside. We are doing it multicolor. All the different colors that I have, I'm using them for her. Time to color her tail. I've taken this neon yellow because I wanted her to look very, very bright and eye-catchy. I'm going to change the color for the back fins. I'm going to do an orange or maybe a red. So here you will also understand and learn that how different colors and which color looks good with which. You'll know how to select some nice color combinations. Changed it a bit. Changed the pattern. See, this is art. You can do whatever you like based on your imagination. It's time to color. Only our starfish is left. Let's take a nice pink or a mauve color for her. Let's not color in these patterns that we've made on her body. We'll do a different color. Green till now. You can do it with sketch pens as well. Let's color now this soil, sand at the bottom of water. can do it with a mustard color or a yellow color, or you may do a shading with both the colors. And this rock on which our little starfish is sitting could be with grays and browns, whatever you choose to do. So I've taken yellow also, and I've taken mustard also. Time to color the rock. I'm using a gray. Could be brown. Just using some dark gray to add some shading. Let's quickly color the weeds. One light and one dark green. And now it's time to color the water. Now there are various different ways to color the water. You may pick up a light blue color and color the entire water with light blue. Or the other way is that you may make and color the upper part with a light blue and the water below with a darker blue, because sunlight is in abundance on the upper part, and as we go down below in the sea or the river, the sunlight becomes less and the water appears darker. Or you may add waves and finish coloring in the form of one light blue and one dark blue wave. When you begin coloring the water, you always start from the top, and just be a little careful that you don't keep your hand on these colored fish or fishes sometimes, because we are doing a variety of them, different species, so they are called fishes in science, but most of the time, yes, we call it fish. Okay, very neatly without coloring inside them. You all can see that I've outlined these fish with my blue color. Why I have done that? Because when I'm coloring, I don't want my blue color to go inside them. So this will help me with that. You all can do the same. Just do a neat outline with your color. And then the color is not going to go inside the objects that you make. You can do this for every drawing of yours. Now I'm using a darker blue. You can do the same blue in the entire water. See how carefully I've done. And in one direction, so that it comes out very neatly. So I'm doing the other shade of blue. Again, very neatly. I'll just do an outline of all the fish that I've made, so that the blue color remains inside the water area. Have to outline the weeds also with color. So the coloring of water is complete. Just we have to color these oxygen bubbles. I've taken darker blue, and for where the water is dark, I'm taking a lighter blue. I hope you all enjoyed making this topic, and it was very colorful to make. See you all in the next art class. Bye bye.